Welcome to Vedantu NEET English. I am Miss Gopika, your own biology master teacher. I hope all of you are doing really great. Please let me know in the chats if I'm audible and visible to all of you, if you can see the presentation right behind me and if you can see me clearly, and if you're excited for the class, put a lot of fire emojis in the chat box. Welcome all of you to our first live class after NEET 2025. Yes, it is our first live class, and this class is going to be a chill pill class. There's nothing like I'm going to teach you a lot. Okay, we are not going to start with theory right away. We are going to keep the class very light. Okay, hello, yes, come on, let me see the energy of all my NEET future doctors. Okay, future doctors, be it NEET 2027, 26, whoever it is, come on. Hello, how are you all doing? Hi. Okay, so class is going to be very chill. I'm not going to teach you a lot. I'm just going to teach you some basics, like basics in the sense, see, when you move from 10 to 11, the biggest transformation is not just in your looks. Okay, slowly you will start seeing beard, slowly you will see your hair, your voice changing. It's not just that. Okay, your syllabus also becomes double. Your, the concentration span that you have reduces, because till 10th we only think about school, picnic and all that. But when we go to 11th, we think about college, friends, party. So portions also become more. So how do we, get into that one cycle of learning all the syllabus properly? Okay, yes, hello, I'm doing good. Okay, if you people are in the class, I'm doing definitely good. Okay, I'm doing definitely good. Great. Okay, quickly smash the like button as well. Okay, this is going to be helpful for all the category of students who is starting your NEET preparation, because this is going to lay the foundation for your continuous your syllabus. Okay, this is going to lay the foundation. So we are going to keep it very simple. Whenever you have a doubt, please ask me in the chat box. Okay, yes, great. Okay, I hope all of you marked your attendance as well. Quickly smash the like button. And those who do not know me, I am Miss Gopika. I have mentored a lot of students and I have been doing the same thing for past 3+ years. I've been teaching before that also in the offline, but it was for more of international board, IGCSE, IB board. And right now I'm doing classes for you people. So I have also done my BSc in CBZ, that is Chemistry, Botany, Zoology, and I have done my Masters in Zoology. So basically, I am more, interested in Zoology compared to Botany, but I also take few Botany classes for all of you. And students, my Telegram ID is Gopika Biology Official. If you want all the notes, all the updates, some motivation, and some personal talks, then this is the channel that you have to join. Okay, just go to Telegram and just search my name. You will get my channel. Okay, come on, let's start. So basics of zoology. First of all of you tell me, how many of you like zoology more than botany? How many of you like botany more than zoology? Just tell me any random numbers. Come on. How many of you like zoology? Raise your hands. Or, put some animal emoji. Faster. I told you, class is going to be very relaxed. It's going to be more of me talking to you people and you interacting with me. It's not going to be a proper class, because once I start that, then you'll be like, ma'am, please talk to us. Okay. So yes, come on. Okay, so most of you end up liking zoology because you can connect to it a lot. Okay, you might not connect to botany a lot because it's just plants. Okay, some of them have told me this in my previous classes as well. So zoology means what? It is basically the biology where we study about animals, not just about like, okay, this is monkey, this is donkey, this is zebra, this is dog. No, not just that also. We study the anatomy, we study the evolutionary biology, we study the ecology, we study so many things, right? Yes. 2026, 2027, 2028 aspirant, everyone listen. Okay, this is a common foundation. Okay, this is just the baseboard. On top of that, we will be building the foundation differently. Okay, yes, most of you okay, nice, you people are sending emojis. Okay, most of you like zoology and some of you like botany. No problem in that. We are going to teach both of it. So it's basically, zoology means what, students? It's just like a study. Okay, it's just a study. And it's one part of biology where we study just about, animals, and not just, as I told you, it's not just about the naming. We study about their evolutions, right? We study about their evolutionary biology. We study about their anatomy. Okay, more you'll study in your MBBS. We study about their embryology. So like that, many things. Okay, ecology. We study more in zoology actually, just not your 11th and 12th is not just zoology. There's lot, okay? Okay? Yes. So, PYQs. Now only you want to do PYQs. Students, in starting of your NEET preparation, never do PYQs because PYQs do not really give you direct, help you directly with the preparation. It's only something that we can do at the end of the preparation. Okay, at the end of the preparation, if you're doing PYQs, you'll understand, okay, this is the question pattern, I have to study like this. If you do starting only, then you'll be like, oh, this is PYQ, so easy, why to study so hard? Okay, so that kind of thing will come. So this is zoology. Now if you go to your class 11 syllabus, students, like this we will do a basics class for class 12th as well, don't worry. First we will try to do 11 because what happens, 12th you will be good at it because you would have prepared well for both. But from 10th to 11th will be like one ocean of topics. So if you look here, we have mainly your structural organization in animals, animal kingdom, and when you come all the way here, you have an entire topic of human physiology where your digestion is removed. You have breathing, body fluids and circulation, excretion, locomotion, neural control, chemical coordination. So these are the chapters, which we usually talk as the high weightage chapter, but 2025 had a different, game. But otherwise also, if you see, students, this is the topics that you're going to continue in your MBBS. Okay, these are the topics that you're going to continue in your MBBS. Same that goes here also. Animal, here tissues. Tissues topic you're going to continue. Okay. Yes. Completed 4 chapters so fast. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. So look here, students. So we are going to basically focus first on this and then we will focus on the rest. Okay. So I'm just going to give you an introduction to your 11th topics, and let me tell you, this is going to make you feel so much relaxed because when you actually see that entire chapter, you will not, you'll feel like, oh my god, I'm going to faint. I'm going to teach you very simple things. So what we will start with? We will start with cell. What is cell, students? All of you answer. I want more answering. Okay, then only we'll be able to connect because you are my new batch of students. No? Cell means what? Ma'am, it's basic unit of life. Right? Basic unit of life. Correct? Basic unit of life. So now all of your basic unit will be what? Ma'am, I want to become a doctor. That is my basic goal. That's not just a basic thing, it's an advanced thing, but that's my only thought. Morning I wake up with that thought, at night I sleep with that thought, right? So that is like your, the borderline that you're leaving. Same way here also, cells are the basic unit of life. They are going to help us to form tissues, tissues to organ, organ to organ system, organ system to organism, right? So, your chats will come a little slow for me. So you keep continuously messaging and telling me the answer. I will continue helping you. Okay. So cell means what? Basic unit of life. Now, ma'am, one fellow is enough to do everything? Not really. Now just imagine. Can you imagine, only biology teacher, only physics teacher, only chemistry teacher? No, ma'am. What's the fun? We need all of you together. Same way here also, students. Many cells. Okay. Many cells come together and they perform a similar function. It need not be the same function. It can be a similar function. Similar function. And what do you call that? All of you in the chats. Come on. Let me see how much of you, all of you know. Excellent. Okay. Very nice. Okay. NEET crackers. Okay. Many cells performing a similar function is going to be what? Tissue. Okay. In other words, according to your NCERT, your definition is going to be what? A group of cells, okay? A group of cells performing a similar function, okay? Very simple, very baby concept, okay? A group of cells performing a similar function. Now, you just imagine if it was a unicellular organism. Let's take one and only amoeba. Okay, all of you know amoeba, no? I know whatever you draw in your home, no? Your mom will be like, hey, this is amoeba. But you would have maybe drawn mitochondria. But your mom will tell, hey, this is amoeba because your diagrams are so good. Okay, students, I'm not going to roast you people in the first class, okay? I'll keep it for the further. Okay, so this is an amoeba. This amoeba is like, you know what? I am a unicellular fellow. That means I have only one cell. So students, you tell me, this fellow will do all the functions, all the job, like our moms in the house. She'll only broom, she'll only cook, she'll only clean. Even if you go to help her also, she will tell, please don't make my work double, please walk out of the kitchen, right? So like your mother only, this amoeba is a unicellular organism who does all the functions, digestion, respiration, excretion, everything is done. There's no division of labor, correct? There's no division of labor. So in unicellular organism, there is no division of labor. Same like how in our households our mothers tell, okay? Mothers tell, yes. Come on, I can see a lot of my last year students also, very nice. Yes. Correct, now your mother also tells, no division of labor in the house, everything I have to only do. So same thing here, to avoid that, we have in multicellular organisms, this won't happen. In multicellular organism, there is division of labor, and that's why we talk about tissues. We talk about how tissues will become organ will become organ system and organisms. Okay, clear to all of you? Yes or no? Please put a lot of thumbs up. Please put a lot of fire emojis. Then only class, you know, the josh should be there. Or it will be like I'm talking to the camera and you're talking to yourself. Okay? Yes. Mother is watching, ma'am. Please tell mother not to watch. Okay? Then from tomorrow you will get from my side also. You'll be like, see that ma'am also understood that you don't do any work. Then how can I not scold you? Okay? For all the problems that is going to come in future, I am asking you sorry now only. Okay? So, tissues to organ to organ system to organism. Correct. So in this there is proper division of labor. Let's take example. One group of kids are like, ma'am, I am going to make sure that all the students mark the attendance. Okay. One group of students are like, ma'am, I will make sure that everyone puts this fire emojis in the chat box. Ma'am, I will make sure that everyone subscribe to the channel. Now we have 3 groups. So one group will be like, hey, you know what? You're doing digestion. Even I'm doing digestion. We are going to become the digestive system. So like that, many people come together. They start forming a system to an organism. So that is how our entire body came through this division of labor, which our amoeba did not have. Okay, which our amoeba did not have. Simple group of cells that perform a similar function. So students, when you study tissues in further, okay, in structural organization, you will notice that we are not going to study everything in tissues. We are only going to study 4 people in tissues. Who are they? Epithelial tissue, okay. Connective tissue. So one fellow to connect, one fellow to be, you know, to do the lining and the lining, okay, lying and lining, okay. Connective to connect. Then we have neural tissue, okay, and then we have what? Muscular. So these are the tissues that you're going to learn in your class 11th, okay. Epithelial, connective, neural, muscular. Very easy, no? Epithelial, okay, something that is lining above. Connective, to do the connection, to supply the blood. Then we have neural tissue and muscular tissue. Obviously, ma'am, one has to do the stimulus, another one will do the function of contraction, being in the visceral organs, all this job. Clear? Yes or no? Very good. Okay. So this is your general topic. Now, when we start about breathing and exchange, breathing is the first chapter that you have in human physiology. Again, let's keep it very simple, nothing complicated. I'm going to teach you. What is breathing, students? All of you tell me in the chat box. What is breathing? Are you breathing now? They'll be like, ma'am, what are you asking us? If we weren't breathing, then we wouldn't be in your class. Okay, you're asking us to like the video, we wouldn't be in your class. Tell me, students. Yes, learned it in our 9th, ma'am. So please answer faster. I know some of you would have learned it in 9, some of you would have learned it in 10, but a lot of them wouldn't have also studied. So for everyone, we are doing this, okay? Yes, everyone quickly smash a like button, okay? First class mein that energy should be there. Yes, hi. Tell me. What is breathing? Are you all breathing now? Yes, ma'am, we are breathing. So, breathing means very simple, right? According to our EVS book, okay, according to our EVS book, what? We are taking in the oxygen and we are giving out the carbon dioxide. Because we don't want this carbon dioxide, we need oxygen. Why we need oxygen? So that we can do cellular respiration. That means our tissues, every cell in our body needs this oxygen to do different kinds of functions. So for cellular respiration, we need this oxygen. But to take this oxygen and give out carbon dioxide, we have 2 main processes. That is what? Yes, very good. Okay. Okay, very good. That is, students, for this two to happen, we have one called as inspiration, okay, inspiration, and expiration or expiration, okay, expiration. What is in? From the word in only you understand, ma'am, I'm taking in something. So obviously, in other words, I can say inhalation, okay. Students, only this class is going to be baby class, okay. Next class, you're going to sit there and you'll be like, ma'am, can you teach little less? Okay, so today it'll be like, so simple. Why is this ma'am teaching? Only today's class, okay. Now only I'm giving you warning. So inhalation and X, okay. X means what? Person who has left you, okay. X is in the past, so you're giving it out, okay. Exhalation, okay. Exhalation, that means you're giving it out. Clear? Got it? So these are the two terminologies that you're going to focus in this entire chapter, okay, in this entire chapter. Clear? Yes or no? Understood? Clear to all of you? Okay. Now, inspiration, inhalation, expiration, exhalation. That means, students, for inspiration to happen or expiration to happen, for gaseous exchange to happen, because this whole process, if you see, it's basically gaseous exchange, right? Gaseous exchange. When I'm telling gaseous exchange, I'm talking about oxygen and carbon dioxide. Now, if any kind of exchange has to happen, right, if any kind of exchange has to happen, that means my concentration or pressure gradient should be different, right? If something has to move from outside, okay, let's say this orange dots indicate, okay, indicate your oxygen. Students, from here, if it has to go inside, then this region should have very less oxygen, okay, like this. That means anything will move from a region of higher concentration to lower concentration. Again, exceptions are there, but still, high HC to LC, right? Higher concentration to lower concentration. So exactly how does inspiration happen or how does inhalation happen? It happens, see, atmospheric pressure, this you just keep in mind, okay? Atmospheric pressure is going to be 760 mmHg, okay? If you attend my class or not, atmosphere is going to be 760 mmHg. If you like the video or not, your atmosphere is going to be 760 mmHg. But if you don't like it, your IPP is going to drop. Okay, so here, look here. So here what is going to happen? Atmospheric pressure cannot be changed. Even if I'm Gopika Ma'am, even if you're Gopika Ma'am Army, even if you're Capto, even if you're Capto's Army, no one can change the atmospheric pressure. So what can I change? Ma'am, I can change my lung pressure, that is IPP, intrapulmonary pressure. Students, pulmonary word, always remember, it is related to lungs. Pulmonary, lungs. Hepatic, liver. Renal, kidney. Repeat after me. Okay, repeat after me. Pulmonary, lungs. Renal, kidney. Hepatic, liver. Okay, clear? So, I can change my IPP. Now, what did I tell? If I want the air to move from outside to inside, it has to be higher concentration to lower concentration. If this fellow is at higher concentration, that means my IPP should be less. So, I'm going to make my intrapulmonary pressure 758 mmHg. Now, you will ask me, ma'am, who asked you to do this, ma'am? Why couldn't you do 740? Why couldn't you do a NEET mark 720? That also is not in my control, students, because we can go by 2. We can reduce by 2, increase by 2. Okay, max to max, increase by 4. Okay, so this is why we are doing this. Now, to do this also, it's not like I wrote 758 mmHg, so lungs will be like, okay, Gopika told 758, so let me go down. It's not like that. It is because volume and pressure are inversely proportional. Okay, that is, volume and pressure are inversely proportional. So, remember, when volume is high, pressure will be low. Okay, so when volume is high, pressure is going to be low. They are inversely proportional. So here, you people tell me, will volume be high or pressure? What is the situation here? Simple, ma'am. You bought pressure like by 2. I reduced it by 2. That means volume is high and pressure has automatically dropped down. Why is volume high? Because I need to take in more oxygen, so I can give it to all my tissues to do cellular respiration. So I have increased the volume with the help of the entire thoracic chamber. Clear? Yes. Yes, 758 mmHg. Okay, some of you already know the muscles and all of that. I think I will not go that much into it, but if you want, I will write 2 main people who are going to help us in this whole process. Is going to be your diaphragm, okay, and external intercostal muscles. External intercostal muscles. Okay, if it's too much, we will learn it later in our classes, but it's good to know these two. Okay, these two are going to help us. Now students, you tell me for this what will happen. Can you guess what will happen here? Since I told you there, what will happen here? Any guesses? We will do that, okay? Yes, Nandu, we will do that very soon. Yes, very good, very good, very good. Diaphragm and EICM, okay? Now here also same thing, ma'am. Atmospheric pressure is not going to change even if you tell. So 760 mmHg. But here my task is a little different. What is my different task? The carbon dioxide is now rich in my body after all the things that the tissues used up. So I want this to go out, okay, to go out to a place where the concentration is less. So here it is HC and here it is LC. So that means inside my lungs pressure should be more, right? Because the air will only move from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. So I am going to make my IPP 762 mmHg. In force, it can go up to 764. So now will my air move outside? Yes, ma'am, obvious, ma'am, your air is going to go outside, right? From higher concentration to lower concentration. Here also same thing, students. What is the same thing here? Here the volume will be down, okay? Pressure is going to go up, okay? This is the thing. Again, more about this, about each of the thoracic chambers, you will study in your, proper breathing and exchange. So, is this clear to all of you? Yes? Easy peasy lemon squeezy? Come on, tell me. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let me see how many of you marked your attendance, okay? Come on, come on. I'm going to check your attendance. So, before that, I hope, okay? I hope all of you marked your attendance. Let me see. Let me see. How many are that honest students who have... Students, you saw this one, huh? There's so many people who haven't liked. Come on. Let's make it quickly 100 likes. Okay, that's a small number, right? Okay, so this is clear, no? Breathing and exchange, I'm only going to teach you so much. Now, when we talk about circulation, this also you people have learned in your previous classes. Ma'am, I know about circulation, ma'am. It's very easy, right? Circulation means what, students? Whenever I talk about circulation, the only person that you can remember is your heart. Yes, touch your heart and say, okay, heart. So, normally, we let's say when we are sending a message, we send a normal heart. But as a biology student, is that heart enough? Not exactly. You should know more about the heart, right? You should know more. Like you should know how to draw it. You should know how to draw it. Okay. This is the heart that we draw and learn, right? That we draw and learn. So here if you see, I need to know more about the heart than just sending the emoji. Okay. Than sending the emoji. Yes. So this is your heart. 100%. Now don't tell me, ma'am, it's broken after NEET 2025. We don't be all that emotional kids, okay? First class and all, we do not want emotions, okay? We need to come back. Done? One nice heart we have drawn, okay? Yes. Now here if you see the heart, students, this is not the end of the story. We have, partitions to the heart. Because we are mammals and we have 4-chambered heart, right? We have 4-chambered heart, correct? So, who are these 4 chambers? Ma'am, so easy, ma'am. Right side, okay? Right and left we have. So, right we have who? Right atrium. And we have ventricles, okay? Here also same, atrium, ventricles. All this you have studied in your 10th standard, yes or no? Tell me, yes, very good. Atrias and ventricles, okay? Atrium and ventricle. So now students, I am going to be turning towards the board, okay? I am going to be turning towards the board. So you tell me, this is my right hand. This is my right hand. So this side is going to be what? Ma'am, obviously this side is going to be your left, okay? So left atrium, left ventricle, right atrium, right ventricle. So my left is the right, my right is the left. Got it? Yes. Got it? Yes or no? Clear? So students, I know that when you're preparing for NEET, no, some of you will be thinking, ma'am, just give us one 2-year sorted plan. If you're thinking of that 2-year sorted plan, wait till the end of the video. I will tell you a big offer for all of you. I think some of you would have already known it. But for those who do not know, if you're looking for a 2 years or 1 year NEET, proper batch, then I will give you a good, like one happy news in the end of the class. So wait till the end of the class. So this is clear. Right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle. Correct. Now students, it's very simple. These classifications are there, proper breakings are there. Now other than the breakings, there is also like, I have to make a proper partition between these people, no? Like this, I have to make proper partition. Remember in smaller classes also we used to draw boxes. Instead of boxes, now we draw proper septums. Okay? Interventricular septum, interatrial septum, all this we draw nowadays. Is it too bright? Yes. Done. See? Done. When heart is ready. Okay? Heart is ready. Yes. So now, look here. How is all the blood? See, now we utilize everything. No, all the blood we have been filled it with deoxygenated. Okay? All toxic materials. Now, that blood will come to the right atrium with the help of 2 vena cavas. Okay? One is called the inferior vena cava, one is called the superior vena cava. Okay, so superior vena cava will bring the blood from the superior part of the body. Inferior vena cava will bring the blood from the inferior, from the lower part of the body. Now both the blood has come here. Will this fellow keep it here for longer time? He'll be like, no. He'll be like, no, I'm not going to keep it for longer. I do not want to keep it for longer. Then we'll be like, okay, fine. You guys do one thing. Right atrium will contract and give the blood to the right ventricle. But ma'am, don't they have any proper valve system? How can they just give blood like that? So I'll be like, no, they do have a valve system, and the valve system is called as what, students? I think all of you already know the name of the valve that is present here. What is the valve? Tricuspid valve. Okay, tricuspid valve, because they have 3 cusp. Okay, it's like that Benz symbol. Okay, I hope it looks like this. Yeah. Tricuspid. Okay, 3 cusps are there. Can you see properly 3 cusps? Yes? Yes, you can listen to this class, dear. You're a dropper, you're a topper, you can listen to this class. Okay? Yes. So, student, the blood from the right atrium is going to come to the right ventricle, and after that, what is going to happen? Right ventricle will be like, I also don't want to keep the blood for longer. Then what will happen? Then pulmonary artery will come and be like, okay, don't worry, I will take the blood all the way to the lungs. Okay, the only artery that carries oxygenated blood, pulmonary artery. Okay, it will take the blood from here and go to the lungs. Okay, now let's see what happens once we get the the purified oxygenated blood. What is going to happen? It is going to come here. Okay, pulmonary vein, the only vein that is going to carry blood, that is oxygenated blood, is going to add it here. Remember, here also 2 openings are going to be there. So all the blood is going to come here and it is going to come to the left ventricles. Now here also, students, simple thing, here also there is going to be valve system. Okay, without valve there is no way that you can go forward. So here you go, valve system. Clear? That's it. Done. Heart is done. Heart is so, see, bicuspid, valve, okay, tricuspid valve, got it? Now chambers are there. Here who is there, students? Pulmonary vein is there. Here who is there? Vena cavas are there. That's all. Okay. More about this again you will study in body fluids and circulation, but this is the general structure. Okay. Come on. Let's increase the energy a little. Okay. You people want to study node Purkinje fibers now only. Huh? Basics only you want to study the whole chapter. Huh? Come on. Any doubts? Are you feeling like, yes ma'am, I can understand some things and this is what is going to be there. Okay, because this is the foundation. This heart, if you know, it is going to be easier for you to study the body fluids and circulation chapter. Yes, definitely more structures are going to come into this, but this is like a first baby step that you're going to keep. Okay, because students, you do not want to directly jump and dive into the syllabus. We are here for you. We are going to teach you the syllabus. We have started our syllabus in DNA batch. That's because that's a proper batch and we will be completing properly the syllabus before December. Okay, I'll be completing it way before December, and we want to, give them more revision. Now, since you're here, you're like, okay, ma'am, I'll start it a little later. We are here for you on YouTube as well. Okay, yes. So this is the general heart. Again, lot of things are there. Nodes are there. Purkinje fibers are there. Bundle of His is there. AV valves are there. Atrioventricular things. So many things are there. But right now, this much only you have to know. So you know which are the veins, which are the structures. Okay. So this is your heart. Simple heart. Okay. Now again, pulmonary circulation, systemic circulation also you will study further in your body fluids and circulation chapter. Okay. Are you all enjoying? Yes. Come on, tell me. Yes. Oh, DNA batch link has come. My God. Students, the surprise that I wanted to keep, the surprise went off. Okay. Surprise went. Yes. Do you guys want to study the flow as well? Let's also study the flow. Very simple. Okay. What did I tell you? Right atrium received all the blood from the vena cava. It gave it to whom? To the left ventricle. Okay. Left ventricle. Sorry. Right ventricle. Okay. Right ventricle. Location change ho gaya. Okay, right ventricle. Now from the right ventricle, who is going to take the blood to the lungs? This is the whole chapter, students. I think in 10th standard ICSE you would have studied this already, and in life process also you might have studied a little. Okay, so remember, who is giving the blood here? Two people who are pouring all the blood here is your vena cavas. Okay, vena cava. Superior, inferior vena cava is going to give from right atrium to the ventricles. Now from the ventricles, who is going to take? The only artery that can carry deoxygenated blood, pulmonary artery. Students, what is lungs going to do, students? Just now you studied about breathing and exchange. Lungs are going to do simple thing, ma'am. They're going to add oxygen, they're going to do oxygenation, and they're going to give me oxygenated blood, right? Now the oxygenated blood will go where? Ma'am, oxygenated blood will go to the left atrium. From left atrium, it will go to the left ventricle, and from the left ventricle also there is a person to take and go. Who is that? The person who will take the blood and go is none other than your aorta. Okay, your aorta will take the blood and he'll be like, don't worry, I will give all the blood to all the tissues. Okay, but who gave the blood, students, here? Which color do we use? Who gave the blood to the left atrium? None other than the only vein that can carry oxygenated blood, pulmonary vein. Trust me, this is the whole thing about, this is going to help you in your cardiac cycle. This is going to help you with systemic and pulmonary circulation. This is also going to help you with that entire chapter. Okay, very good. All of you are answering. Very great. Okay, pulmonary vein. So this vein is going to give all the blood to the left atrium. From left atrium, it will go to the left ventricle. From left ventricle, aorta will take the blood and go. We will just write one more add-on things here. Okay, one more add-on things here. We have a valve. What is that valve called as? Tricuspid valve. Okay, valves are very important for you people, because last time also, like, they'll give match the following from this topics. Okay, tricuspid valve. Here, which is the valve? Looking here, bicuspid valve. Okay, bicuspid valve. That's all. Done. Ho gaya. Over. Okay, so much Hindi comes for me when I'm teaching. Okay, but when I want to talk to a person who's selling me apples, it doesn't come in my mouth. Okay, so tricuspid valve, bicuspid valve, vena cava, pulmonary artery, pulmonary vein, aorta. Over. Okay, this looks like some evil structure, but I wanted to actually draw aorta, but with reflection I'm not able to see. Okay, done? All of you understood? Yes. Come on, students, answer. How is the vibe of your first zoology class? Show some vibe. Okay. Pro batch, but can I join? No dear, if you have taken the pro batch, you don't have to join the prime batch. Okay, if you want our classes alone, then you can join the prime batch, but again, if you have joined the pro batch, you have already made a right decision, so you do not have to again invest money on prime batch, because whatever, you will get 10x more than what you're getting in the prime batch. Okay, so don't take it again. Yes, come on, students, tell me what's the vibe. Okay, my channel people will get to know, so tell the vibe first. I'm waiting. Okay, yes. See, this is chill class, so we will be talking like this more. Later on, it will become a little more serious. Like that we will become very, very serious. Okay, come on, let's do excretion. Okay, I want to do locomotion as well. So let's see if I can, yeah, I'll do a little bit about locomotion as well. Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, yes, students, locomotion, we will only study the bone and the muscle structure. Done. Okay, that's all we will study. So this is your bone. This is Tom and Jerry's bone. Okay, in Tom and Jerry, the bone. Yes, that's how I learned how to draw a bone. This is a bone. Okay, yes. Now from the bone, what is going to be attached? Ma'am, a muscle is going to be attached like this. Okay. This is how a muscle is going to be attached, right? Now students, remember, you learn in locomotion chapter so much about muscle, but here you just have to learn simple things. Okay, like this is the muscle. This is an entire muscle. Okay. This also you would have seen in Tom and Jerry. Have you seen? For that, I forgot the dog's name, yeah. That for the dog, they'll give one muscle like this only. One big muscle like this they'll give. Okay? Yes. So, in this muscle, what is going to be there? Ma'am, inside this muscle, we have muscle bundles. Okay? So, students, a bone to muscle attachment. Okay? If a bone has to attach to a muscle, there is one dense regular tissue that is going to help. That is called tendon. Okay, tendon. So remember, bone, BM, bone to muscle is tendon. BB house, big boss house. In big boss house, you have seen every task that they give is to break someone's bone. Okay, so like that you remember big boss. So BB house, there is going to be for sure a ligament tear. So remember, bone to bone, it's going to be ligament. Okay, bone to bone is going to be ligament, and bone to muscle is going to be tendon. Okay, so big boss house, ligament tear is pakka. Okay, ligament tear is pakka. So like that. Now inside this muscle, students, there are going to be muscle bundles. Okay, let me just draw it a little more bigger so you can see the muscle bundles, clean and neat. Okay, yeah, something like this. Okay, like this, yeah, all patchwork we have to do. Inside this, there are going to be muscle bundles like this. Muscle bundle, okay, muscle bundle. Like this, muscle bundles are going to be there, okay. Now, inside this muscle bundle, what will be there? Ma'am, obviously, inside a muscle bundle, muscle cells will be there, right, okay. Like this, muscle cells will be there, like this. Now, if I pull one muscle cell, okay, if I pull one muscle cell, it will be long and slender like this. It will be long and slender like this, okay. Now, inside this muscle also, I want to see what is inside this muscle. So, when I noticed what is inside this muscle, I noticed that inside this muscle, there is something called as a myofibril. Like this, a myofibril. And I want to see what is inside a myofibril. Then I got to see that there was two proteins, okay. Two contractile proteins. This is what your structure is all about. Got it? Like this. So, the entire structure is what? Okay, so here what is going to happen, students? It's very simple. First, you started off with the muscle. So, this is your muscle. I'm not going to teach you the outer covering now. Later, I'll teach you. This is the muscle. What is this? A muscle bundle. I think most of you will know the name of the muscle bundle by now. Okay, muscle bundle. If you're a 10th moving 11th students, you might not know, but yeah, just keep it as muscle bundle. Inside the muscle bundle, what do you see? Ma'am, we saw a muscle cell, but I do not like to call it cell. I like to call it fiber because it is long and slender. Inside the muscle fiber also I went and saw, then I noticed that they have something called as myofibril. Inside the myofibril, when I went and saw, I noticed that there were two contractile proteins. Contractile protein. Contractile protein means what, students? The ones that are going to help in contraction, right? The ones that are going to help in contraction. Yes, very good, excellent. Ma'am, actin and myosin. Actin, myosin. Okay. Now, students, remember, actin is thin. Okay. This is not body shaming, but this is what is given. Okay. And myosin is thick. Okay, so remember like this, actin, tin, 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 tin. Okay, like that you can remember. So actin is thin, myosin is thick filament. Okay, so this thin and thick filament gives that muscle the striations. Okay, striations means what? Okay, striations. We will go to the actin, myosin, the love story later in my further classes. Okay. Now this, all your seniors are revealing all the stories, students. There's so much in my classes. You have to attend my classes to know that. Okay. So this is a muscle. No, you would have noticed that there are like strands, like striations. Okay. Sorry, strands I told, striations. Dark light, dark light, dark light. That dark light is because of this thin and thick filament. Okay. That's all. That's all. Yes. Yes. Done. Done, done, done. That's all. Locomotion. This much only. Later we will study skeleton and all of that. Now excretion. Excretion also, students, we all know about excretion. Ma'am, it's so simple. Kidney is there, ureter is there, urinary bladder is there. You have studied in your EVS, that is what you're going to study here. So excretory organ or your entire excretory system has what and all? Ma'am, it has two bean shaped kidney. Okay, one kidney, two kidney. From the kidney what will come, students? Two tube like this will come. One tube only, don't count it 2, 1 and 1. Okay, down what will be there? Urinary bladder will be there, who is going to store the urine. Okay, who is going to store the urine, and then there is an opening. This is what is your excretory system. This is what your excretory system. Okay, what is the labeling? We'll start. Ma'am, bean shaped kidney. Okay, kidney. Okay, ureter, urinary bladder. Okay, urinary bladder, and this will be urethra. Okay, ter and tra you should understand. Ureter, urethra. Okay, this is the thing. Kidney will do what, students? Inside the kidney what will be there? Nephrons will be there. Okay. Students, nephrons and neurons, don't get confused. Don't write neurons are there inside the kidney, then that's all. That teachers, you know, all the neuron disconnection will happen. Okay. So nephrons are going to be there. What are nephrons made up of? Simple, students. One cup-like structure which is called the Bowman's capsule. First I will draw one. Okay. You will be thinking, ma'am, what are you drawing? Snake and ladder. No, students, this is tubule. I've decided to teach you all the diagrams. Okay. No, don't complain. My God, ma'am, first class only you taught so much. Simple things I'm teaching you. Okay. This is what? Nephrons. Okay. Hello, I'm doing well. So that nephrons is made, you can see one cup-like structure, tubules going down. Now, the main portion, students, is a tuft of capillaries like this. Okay. This also you would have studied in your 10th like this. Okay. It will go like this, the blood vessels will run, okay, like this. So like this it will go, the blood vessels will go around, okay. Yes, understood. So like this, your nephron has also two parts. See here, this is your Bowman's capsule, Bowman's capsule, okay. This is what? Tuft of capillaries, that is called glomerulus. Glomerulus, okay. This first portion is called PCT. Second portion is called loop of Henle. And third portion is called DCT. And this is the collecting duct, which is not for the nephron, okay. Many nephrons will open. That's all. Over. Over diagram. Kidney, inside kidney nephron will be there. Nephron will do the purification and filtration, not purification, filtration, secretion, reabsorption, and finally urine will be expelled out. So understand, digestion when we talk about, we are talking about the undigested food. When we are talking about excretion, we are talking about urine. That means the filtrate that is coming out, which we do not want, that will be the one that is coming out. Okay, clear to all of you? Yes. Diagram is difficult to draw, but I drew it in one shot. No, obviously, students, because I'm a teacher, right? That is there. Okay, yeah, done. Over. What else you want to study here? Kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, urethra, muscles, mechanisms, all that we will be studying in excretion, but this is the basic, okay? If they ask you what are the parts of the nephron, you should write two things. You should write glomerulus, okay? You should write glomerulus. And what should you write? You should write renal tubules. I told you, renal means everything to do with kidney, okay? Renal means everything to do with kidney. Glomerulus is that tuft of capillaries. That's all, students. Simple, okay? She can draw your horoscope too, it seems. Yes, done. Last topic, control and coordination. How much are you in coordinated with yourself? Okay, now remember, let's say you touch a hot object. How do you know that you have to remove your hand? Because you touched a hot object. But now it's not just your work now. Your nervous system is working, your muscular tissues, your skeletal muscles are working, everything is working together because you touched, you retrieved your hand. For all of this, students, there should be proper control and coordination, and under this you will study two chapters: neural control and coordination and chemical coordination. In chemical coordination is all about hormones, and neural control and coordination is all about impulse action potential. Okay, yes, very nice, very nice. Okay, thank you. Now students, look here. Neural, in neural, who is the functional unit? Nephron or neuron? Ma'am, neuron, ma'am. Neuron. Smaller classes also you have studied. What is that neuron that you have studied? Simple. Like this, like this, like this. Okay. Like this. Okay, you have studied like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more person will draw, students. It looks incomplete. Okay. This is the one. Okay, like this you have studied dendrite. Okay. Okay, this is your dendrite. This is your axon. Okay, I'm just drawing a very simple diagram just to make you understand what is your neuron. Okay, so here if you see, in between you will have a nucleus, you will have the dotted structures. Okay, this is your cell body. Okay, now students, axons can have coverings. Okay, they can have myelin sheath, which is called, okay, myelin sheath will be there like this. Please understand, these people are completely covered. Okay, when we draw a diagram, we draw like this part by part. Otherwise, you should understand like how we properly cover, no? Like that only this will be there. So here dot, dot, dot. Okay, this is your entire neuron. Simple. Yes. Now what is that to study here? Ma'am, the first signal will come where? To the dendrite. This is your dendrite. This is what, students? Cell body. We also call it what? Cyton. Okay, cyton. Then here you have this long structure which is called axon. This cells, Schwann cells actually, but I'm just writing myelin sheath. This myelin sheath is secreted by the Schwann cells. Okay, clear? Myelin sheath, and at the end you have axon ending. That's all. This is your neuron. So they'll take the signal, they'll bring the signal. They'll take the signal, they'll bring the signal. Okay, this is the whole thing. So electrical impulse will be passed like this. It will come. Okay, it will create an action potential. There will be a change. Again, next impulse will be coming. So this will continue. Okay, this will continue. Now, the second story of this is control and coordination. Is about hormones. Okay, hormones means what? These people also, like they come, they go to the target organs. Similar thing is happening, but remember that is a slow process. This is a fast process, but this is not long lasting. That is more lasting, like in a sense for longer duration. Got it? Correct? Yes or no? Perfect. Yes, yes. So here what is going to happen, students? At the end, yes, there is axon terminal. Okay, like axon terminal is there, synaptic knobs are there, synaptic vesicles are there, neurotransmitters are there, but we are not going in there. Here you see, students, in here when we talk about chemical coordination, two things you have to remember: exocrine and endocrine. I feel today only you people will make me teach the entire human physiology. Okay, people are so much interested, like, ma'am, I want to study. Okay, so exo and endocrine. Exocrine means, let's take students here. Okay, this is Mintu. Okay, Mintu is here. Mintu wants to give water. Okay, water to Chintu. Okay, Chintu here. Now, Mintu will give water to Chintu. How? Mintu will tell, hey, take the pipe and take the water. Mintu will be like, okay, fine, give me the pipe. So, here if you see, there is proper tube system. Right, there is proper tube system. So, in exocrine also, for instead of this tube, we use the word duct. So, it has a proper duct system. That means everything will go through ducts and reach the target organs. On the other side, let's take, here we have, okay, again we have Mintu. Okay, I don't know why I am drawing myself so bad. Okay, Mintu, and here we have, okay, here we have Chintu. Okay, now Mintu wants to give water to Chintu, but Mintu doesn't have any tube system. So what Mintu will do? Let's say Bunty is going. Okay, Bunty is going on the way. Bunty was going on the way. So Chintu will be like, do one thing, take this water and go give it to Mintu. So what is happening? They are using one middleman to transfer the hormones, right? So looking at this diagrams, I want to cry, students, but it's okay. Okay, yes. Take someone's name. Why my diagram is so inspiring that you want me to take your name and spoil your name? So I thought I will sacrifice myself, Diksha ma'am and Baswa sir. Okay, so yeah, they has been sacrificed. So here Mintu wants to give water to Chintu, but what she will do, she'll use a middleman. She'll use Bunty's help to take the water and go there. So there, same way, students, in endocrine what happens? There is no duct. In endocrine what happens? There is no duct. Okay, so it is, this fellow is duct, he has ducts. Okay, this fellow is ductless. Okay, ductless. Clear? That means there is no proper system. So the middleman here, like a person we are going to use, is blood. So blood will take the hormones and it will give it to the target organs. Okay, clear? Yes or no? Got it? Done, done. This is all your human physiology is. Last chapter I have taught you. See, human physiology. Okay. So you start with breathing. Okay, after breathing you have circulation. After circulation you have locomotion. After locomotion you have excretion. Excretion, after that you have control and coordination. That is neural, as well as you have your chemical, endocrine and exocrine. Do not worry, we are going to take all the chapters in detail, but this is mainly for students who have just passed their 10th and is moving to 11th and do not know anything about 11th and want to start your NEET preparation. So I would say this is mainly recommended for your 2027 batch of students who wants to do the NEET preparation but it's scared about the syllabus. So this will lay the foundation, and for 2026 students it's just like a fun class. Okay ma'am, I just know this basics and it's more fun. Okay, now when I was telling you about the pro batches, I told you that you have 2 years pro batch students. Now why am I introducing you to pro batch? Because I get everyday messages on Instagram telling, ma'am, I do not want to do just one prime batch. I want to do proper 2 years course, because I've understood that the competition is increasing and the difficulty of the exam also is increasing. When these two things are increasing, I want offline like experience, but I want to do it online because I do not have time to travel after college. So for those students, I recommend the pro batch. Okay, so you're going to get 600 plus live sessions, 200 biology, chemistry and physics. All India test series, part and full length, you're going to get that to 100 plus. You're going to get small classrooms with 2 model teachers. That is, you're going to have a master teacher. You're also going to have a personal teacher. Okay, and you're going to get regular performance analysis. And not only that, students, you're also going to have PTMs. Okay, I know some of you might not like it. Ma'am, you're going to call my parents. Yes, we are going to call your parents. Okay, so PTMs are going to be there. And there is also parent app. That is, your parents will be able to check your progress. Lot of students tell me, ma'am, I don't want to go to VLC, but my parents are forcing me to go to VLC because there is PTM and they will get to know my progress. So all that kind of features we have tried to include here. So you'll have a parent app, you'll have proper PTMs, you'll have regular analysis. At the same time, there's one more very, very important thing. You have a VIP guarantee. That is, students, if your rank does not improve, then you will get a fees refund, because We are so confident because every year our pro batch students make results. Okay, that is from where this much confidence come. Otherwise, no company will have the confidence to tell that, you know, we will refund the fees. So understood? This is mainly for students whose parents are forcing them for offline, but you like to sit at home and study. Okay, so you can check out the link in the description. The link is in the description, and also it's pinned on the comments. Okay, you can check it in the comments. Okay, so you can, for students, you can book a demo. Like first you want to see what's the quality and everything, you take a demo. If you do not like it, you can discontinue, otherwise you can go forward for it. Okay, now those who are asking me, ma'am, what about DNA? DNA is a prime batch. That means if you are looking for a batch in an affordable price and you are a dropper and you want that just that 1 year proper course with proper timetable, then this is the batch for you. That is DNA batch, where you're going to get 300 plus live sessions. Again, online test, 360 performance will be there, pedagogy will be there, class assignments will be there every day, VDPPs will be there, and your handwritten notes are going to be there. You'll also get Telegram. Replays are there. That means if you miss a class, let's say you went to college, you had a dance performance there, you missed a class, you can come back and watch it in replay. And also please understand, you can change the speed. Like YouTube itself, you can watch it at 1x, 2x, 3x, all that, okay? Not 3x, 2x. Now, VBuddy students, this is for topic-wise recorded lectures. You can get other lectures as well. Tattva book PDF will be there. That is both 11th and 12th will be there. And you are going to get printed Tattva books that is available not for the DNA, but for the combo. Like students who want, you know, books at their home. Clear? So this is for mainly students. Digestion is deleted here. This is mainly for students who have been asking every day about batches. They're like, ma'am, please send us the link of the batches. Students, I cannot sit and send links to all of you on Instagram. So that's why I'm giving all the updates here about Pro as well as DNA. So whatever you are comfortable with, you can take it. See, we are not trying to tell you that you should take this, okay? We're just giving you options that at this price, you can take this, okay? All the links are in the description. If you want me to show the link, that also I will do, okay? Camera option is there, but when we are taking usually the classes, we will not keep the cameras on. Okay, for pro batches, cameras are compulsory, okay? Because it's a small class system. So, teachers will be keeping an eye. So, students, here you have the pro batch links here. Just click on that. And here you fill in all your details and everything, and you will be able to book a demo, because right now we have 20,000 flat off on all the pro batches and 10,000 off on 1 year pro batches. So that is why we are trying to tell you people now, so you can save some money, and your parents also will be happy, because they are very, if they are forcing you for VLC, see, flat 20,000 off on 2 years NEET pro batch and 10,000, okay? And this is for DNA. Students have been getting so many questions. Ma'am, tell me the DNA thing. So here it is, okay? Yes. So you can continue your, you know, just go to the link and just go through the videos. Yes, so that was my first zoology class for all of you. We are going to have one whole series of classes also going to happen. But yes, if your decision is to join a batch or your decision is to be a part of the pro batch, you can go for it. I just wanted to give this information to all of you, because a lot of messages are coming personally and I am not able to, you know, individually send the links to all of you, okay? So I hope all of you enjoyed this class. Students, all these notes will be available on my Telegram as well as on Vedantu NEET English Telegram. So if you go here, yes. So this is my Telegram channel link. Okay, this is my, no, this is my old one. So let me just go here. Okay, yeah, this is my Telegram channel link. With that, you should join for all the notes. You have to join Vedantu NEET English. Okay, NEET English. Okay, yes. And students, you're also going to get all the 2026 classes, you know, question practice, everything. We are going to help you. So yes, that's it for today's class. I hope all of you enjoyed the class. Please let me know in the comments how you felt the class was. And also quickly smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. And yes, that's it for today's class. So see you all next time. Bye-bye.